I have a stipulation on People versus Stephen Mullins. Mr. Mullins, if you plead to no operator's license on person, that the original charge will be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yep.
And is it true that on or about February the 9th of this year, you were at the airport and you were didn't have a valid driver's license in your possession?
Yes.
Did you pay your FAC? Did you pay your clearance with us to get your license?
I tried to pay it. The court clerk said I had no clearance. My driver's license is reinstated already.
Oh, you know what? It looks like they removed it. They removed it. So there's only one $50 warrant fee on the file, and I'll waive that. It is a $300 ticket, and the state adds $145 for a total of $445. Do you need a payment plan for that?
Yes.
Can you do $50 a month?
Yeah.
And you can pay it off sooner if it works.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a payment plan of $50 a month on the $445. Do you have is your phone number 734-812-5470?
Yes, ma'am.
And your email is smullins362@comcast.net?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, I hate to interrupt you. Do you have a copy of
No, you
Mr.
don't.
Mullins'
You don't
driving
need to
record in
interrupt
front of
me.
you?
What's that?
Do you have a copy of Mr. Mullins' driving record?
I do, but it's from last month. It's from November the 19th.
Does he have does he have any additional suspensions on there?
Nope.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure his license wasn't in jeopardy of being resuspended. I have to do my due diligence with that.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not.
Okay, good.
It is not. And we lifted the suspension that was on this file.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, no, it looks like it actually looks like Allen Park was his last suspension, and that was in March of this year that they lifted it. That
Okay.
sound right, Mr. Mullins?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
Great.
All right, good. Then you're all set. Make the payments and you'll be done with us. All right.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day. The person that's on the G8X thin Q, what's your last name? Hello, can you hear me?
I don't know what phone you're talking about, but
Yeah,
this is
I'm
April
talking
Ferguson.
to
I
you.
just
I'm
joined the
talking
Oh.
to you. What's your last name?
Shelton.
Ferguson.
Ferguson. And I got you, Miss Shelton. I see you too.
Okay.
Ferguson is April,
Yeah,
and Miss Shelton is Lakita. How do you pronounce your first name?
Lakita.
Lakita. All right. Let me pull your files. Hang on just a second. Miss Patton, are you on anything else? Nope, we lost her. She's gone. Apparently the answer is no. Miss Ferguson, I have the prosecutor's in a breakout room with our court-appointed attorney, but he has an offer in the file that indicates if you plead guilty to this trespass at the airport, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 4 months. Upon successful completion of the 4-month period, payment of $200 and costs this case will be dismissed. If you're interested in taking that plea, you can do that. If you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney, you can wait for a few minutes and I'll put you in line to talk to the attorney. What's your preference?
talk to the attorney first.
Okay, you are behind, I have one person in front of you. Miss Shelton. Miss Shelton, I have that if you plead to the driving unsuspended, the insurance and the registration plate will be dismissed. Same same thing. You can take the plea or you can talk to the court-appointed attorney if you want to.
I'll talk to the attorney.
Okay. Mr. Nunley, on Miss Edwards' case, did you talk to Mr. Mena?
Yeah, we requested a couple of videos and reports that are to be sent to Leanna because it's her assigned case and we just like.
And
to
it's
send-
her assigned, that's right. Michelle asked me if it was assigned or if she was retained, and I told her I asked you.
Yeah,
So she's just assigned to it.
Yeah, and I've been instructed to just set it for a bench trial and then we're gonna, get those videos and review those and, if we move forward with it, we move forward with it. If the videos show something.
Well, I have an adjourned airport date of January the 28th. I mean, are you asking for a Zoom bench trial or a live bench trial?
It's Leanna's, she.
Why don't I do the adjourn? Can you get him the videos, Mr. Mena, between now and January the 28th? Why don't we
Yes, Your
adjourn it to the 28th as an adjourned pre-trial and then hope, because we're not setting anything live right now. And obviously, it sounds like you don't have the authority to say live or Zoom or whatever. And then by then she'll be able to look, everybody can look at the video.
Okay.
Do you understand, Miss Edwards?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and I have a cell phone number for you of 419-377-1365 and
Correct.
an email of edwardsalante@yahoo.com.
Correct.
I'm going to adjourn the pretrial. What did I say? Is that January 28th? Pretty sure. Yeah. To January the 28th at 9:30. It's going to be in the same place, Miss Edwards. So you're going to check back in with me on that date, okay?
Okay.
January
Perfect.
10:30.
9:30.
9:30.
All right, you're all set. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Mr. Nunley, I have Olivia, and it says on the file that the last name is Jozefiak-Soucy, Soucy, but it's actually just Soucy. We're going to amend the last name. The first part of the last name is actually her middle name.
Okay.
It's a dangerous weapon. There's an offer of a deferred for 6 months, $400. The items to be destroyed. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with her. Okay.
Okay.
You got that?
Yep.
All right. All you have to do, Miss Soucy, is hit join.
Okay.
And then Mr. Mena, I have Ferguson and Shelton. Also, they both want to talk to Mr. Nunley.
Okay, no problem, Judge.
And did you want to know what cases I did before you got here?
Sure, why not?
You care? I did
No.
I did Wharton, which was Darren Wharton, which was the double parking. I also did Joanne Austin. And I think you jumped on right when we did Harrington.
Yeah, I marked off Harrington. I heard that plea, so.
Okay, Harrington and Mullins, and then we just did Edwards. Okay.
You got a pretty good return thus far.
You know what? The last couple of weeks, I've only had a couple no-shows. So we've been pretty good.
Not that I want to jinx it.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I thought I saw Mr. Prince. Is it, yes, I do. Zakoya Prince.
Mrs. Prince.
Oh, Miss Prince, I apologize. I have an offer from the prosecutor indicating that if you plead guilty to this dangerous weapon, they'll defer it for a period of 6 months. Upon successful completion of the 6-month period, payment of, it wasn't a gun, was it?
No, ma'am. I want to
Yeah.
fight this because
Okay, Scott, I'm just, listen, you're gonna hold on and I'm just gonna tell you what the plea is and then I'm gonna tell you what your options are, okay?
Okay.
And So the offer is that if you plead guilty, that it's a deferred sentence for 6 months, $400, no trouble for the 6 months, it'll be dismissed. You can take that plea, you can talk to the court-appointed attorney that's in a breakout room with somebody else right now, or you can hire your own attorney. It's up to you. Now you can tell me what you want to do.
I was going to say, I would like to fight the charge just because I feel like it was more of a misunderstanding.
Do you want to fight the charge by yourself, or do you want to talk to our court-appointed attorney, or do
I'll
you
talk
want
to your
to?
attorney. I'll talk to your attorney.
I have 2 people in front of you, and so just hang out. I put you in the staff to talk to him, and so we will do that. We will do that in a few minutes. So just hang on, okay?
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Nunley, did you talk to Miss Sosi?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. She would like to avail herself of the office.
Miss Sosi, you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true you had a prohibited item and you attempted to go through the checkpoint at the airport?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll accept your plea. I'll defer it. Hang on. I'll defer it for 6 months. It's a $400 ticket, as we discussed before. You understand that the item is going to be destroyed, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
No trouble for 6 months and it'll be dismissed. There's a bench warrant on the file that I will waive. So it's a total of $400. Do you need a payment plan for that?
Yes.
Can you pay $50 a month?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll make a payment plan of $50 a month. We'll amend your name in the meantime on this file. I have a phone number of 910-751-2898
Yes, ma'am.
and an email of osoc13 at it says Outlook, outlokk.com. Is that right? It should be Outlook, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, amend the Outlook, outlok.com. And we'll amend the name and we'll send you a payment plan, make the payments, no trouble for the 6 months, and we'll pull your record and dismiss it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set. Have a nice day.
You too.
Mr. Nunley, your next person is April Ferguson. It's a trespass at the airport. The recommendation or the offer by the prosecutor is a deferred for 4 months under 771. I told her $200 ticket. So I'm
Okay.
going to put you in a breakout room with her next.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Ferguson, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to send you, Royce, you're already to 1, just go back to 1. Hit join, Miss Ferguson.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Michelle, the dangerous weapon deferred is also under 771. Ms. Shelton, you're next, and then Ms. Prince.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Roots. Good morning, how are you?
Morning, I'm good.
Let me pull your file. Hang on just a second. This was a disorderly at the airport. Looks like you had MIDC before. I don't remember why we adjourned this. Oh, I guess it was before Zoom or something. There's an
Yeah, I think it was
offer.
lack of information.
You want to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
Well,
Well, let me tell you what the offer is, and then I can put you in line to talk to Mr. Nunley. The offer is a deferred sentence for 3 months. If you plead guilty, it's a $200 ticket. No trouble for the 3 months. Pay the $200 and it'll be dismissed. You can either take that deal, or I can have you talk to the court-appointed attorney. There's 2 people in front of you.
You said 3 months.
3 months, $200, and it'll be dismissed.
Can I talk to the court-appointed lawyer?
All right, I will put you in line to do that. It'll just be a couple minutes, okay?
Okay.
Just hang out. Good morning, sir. What case are you on?
Hi there. Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, great. Yes, Lance Castle. It's a 1020.
Okay, gotcha. Are you Mr. Castle?
No, I'm Mike Behan. I am Mr. Castle's attorney.
Is Mr. Castle appearing
He will. Yes, he's gonna
now or at 10:20?
1020. Yeah, no. I figured I'd rather be early than late.
Well, I mean, if you can call your client and have him jump on, we can do it right now.
Wow, that would be great.
Have you
was gonna
talked to the
drive-
prosecutor at all, Mr. Behan, about the offer?
Yes, he was very, very kind. We agreed to it. He did kindly say that apparently he wrote it up for 6 months and he's willing to do it for 4 months, which
That's
is
fine.
very acceptable.
Well, mute yourself, get your client on the line and tell him, and then actually your client can either call in or even if you put him on speaker, we can do it that way, whichever way
great.
works
I'm gonna
best.
put you on mute and hopefully get it done right away. So thank
Okay,
you.
perfect. You're welcome. Mhm.
Can you
All
hear me?
right, Mr. Nunley, or did you have enough time with Miss Ferguson?
Yeah, could I jump into a room with Jim real quick, please?
You can. We don't have Miss Ferguson back, so hang on a second because I'm gonna have to close that out. And it's not letting me close it. Yep, hang on because I've gotta get her out of the breakout room and I'll create two.
Hi there. I'm back.
Yeah, hang on just a second, counsel.
That sounds good. Thanks. I have him on speakerphone. So
Okay, perfect. Let me stick the prosecutor in a breakout room with the other defense attorney, and then I will do your case.
you're very kind. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Mena, Mr. Nunley. Bye. All right, Mr. Behan, People versus Lance Castle. Mr. Castle, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good morning.
Good morning. I have a stipulation that your attorneys indicated that there's an offer from the prosecution that if you plead guilty to this dangerous weapon, they're recommending a deferred sentence for a period of 4 months. Upon successful completion of the 4-month period under section 771 and payment of $400 in costs, this case will be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advisor rights form?
Yeah.
And is it true on September the 18th of this year, you were at Detroit Metropolitan Airport and you attempted to go through the checkpoint with a prohibited item?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. What was it?
It was a handgun in the bottom of my backpack that I didn't realize was there.
Oh, okay. Then you understand that I didn't realize it's a gun. It's actually $750 instead of the $400. Guns are $750. So I apologize for that. I should have asked ahead of time. A lot of time they only do guns at the state level. So my mistake. You understand that the gun can be returned upon the completion of the probationary period. Has that been explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. I'll accept your plea. Do you need time to pay the $750?
Nope. I'm ready to pay it upon request.
I'm going to make a notation. in the file to pay it within 2 weeks. You can pay it online. You can mail it in. I see you're in Okemos, so you're not, I don't have concerns because I was going to say the files won't be back in the court. I'm working remotely this morning, so don't try to run to the court today to pay it. But if you mail it or pay it online, it'll be fine. If you want to come to the court, you can pay it live, and then wait the 4 months. You don't have to do anything. We'll dismiss it. You may need a copy of the dismissal to get the gun returned. Okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Any other questions? All right, you're all set. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Take care.
Have a good day. You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
All right, Mr. Nunley, are you set on People versus April Ferguson?
Yeah, so we don't have the report for this one. So speaking with Jim, we were considering just adjourning this case until the next one on the 28th, so that he has an opportunity to get the report so that he can have it for Mrs. Ferguson, so that she can.
Okay, I'll do it on January the 28th at 9:40.
Did you hear that, Mrs. Ferguson?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Ferguson, you're going to call back into this same Zoom on the 28th of next month. Do you understand?
You say Miss
Oh,
Ferguson?
Miss Ferguson. I apologize. I put the
That's
file
fine.
down. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you
fine.
understand, Miss Ferguson?
Yeah, at 9:40 on what day?
9:40 on January 28th. Same place. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I have
You too.
Lakeisha
Merry
Shelton.
Christmas.
Mr. Nunley, the offer is she pleads to the driving on suspended, and they'll dismiss the insurance and the no plate registration.
Okay, so guilty to the DWLS and then dismiss the others?
Correct.
Okay, got it.
Ms. Shelton, I'm going to put you in breakout room number 1 with Mr. Nunley. Mr. Nunley, you should still be able to join that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Mr. Mena, I took a plea on Castle. Since it was a gun, it was $750 instead of the $400.
Okay, Judge, thank you. I figured you did because I didn't see him on the screen.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Nunley, are you all set on Ms. Shelton's case?
Yeah, she said that she'll go ahead and plead guilty to the DWLS if they'll dismiss the other charges.
Okay, and you understand, Ms. Shelton, by pleading guilty that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, I do.
And is it true you were driving and your license was suspended in November of last year?
Yes, they were. Yes, I was.
It is a $400 ticket. The state adds $145. Hang on one second. Unfortunately, I don't have a calculator next to me. Including our FUF fee. And then there's $100 in bench warrants and late fees, plus the clearancing to get your license back. So the total is $590. Nope, that can't be right. It's got to be $690. Let me see. Hang on a second.
Would the court consider waiving some bench warrant fees? I know that she is struggling to pay some of this stuff, and Christmas is right around the corner, Judge.
And I'll give her a payment plan. I'll reduce it by $100. Michelle, this is exactly what we just talked about. So it's a total of $590, and I actually reduced it $100 out of the cost.
Thank you, Judge.
And so it's $300 instead of $400 in fines and costs. So the total is $590. There's also an FAC on each of the words, or maybe there's not. This doesn't look like it. Okay. No, there's a clearance on the plate. And those can be paid at any time, but she can't get her driver's license until she pays the FACs. I don't see a clearance on the no proof. Oh, because it's a passenger limo. I don't think that's one that. So she's got one extra $45 clearance on the dismissed plate case. Do you understand?
Yep.
You can pay the clearances at any time. I'm going to make that note on the file. So you can pay the $90 on the 2 clearances if you're close to getting your driver's license back. I don't know what your license status is. Maybe it's FAC at any time. Can you pay $50 a month as a payment plan?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
And you can make more payments larger than that, but I'll make it $50 a month, okay?
Oh, okay, thank you.
And then I have a telephone number of 313-452-9117.
That's correct.
And an email of LakitaShelton@yahoo.com.
That's correct.
Perfect. We'll send you the paperwork for $50 a month. I'll dismiss the other cases. You can make the payments and then you'll be done with us. Okay?
All right, perfect. Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
Have a great day.
You as
Mr. Nunley, I have Zakoya Prince. Miss Prince is charged with dangerous weapon. The offer is a deferred under 771 for 6 months, $400. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with her. Okay?
Miss Prince, you said?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Miss Prince, can you hear me?
Yes.
Mr. Nunley, you're still in breakout room number 1, so I'm going to send her back to that room, okay? Oh, you know what? It looks like it's closing it out. Don't go there. I'm going to close, because it looks like it's only got, did they both go? You can go ahead and go. It's probably going to kick you right back out, Miss Prince.
It's not giving me the option. It was up there, then it
No,
went away.
I think maybe I canceled it.
Sorry, Judge. It said the breakout room was closing.
Yeah, no, it was going to kick you right back out.
Okay.
So I'm going to put you in breakout room number 2. Oh, no, I guess not. I guess it started again.
Yeah,
Okay,
recreate
there
it.
you
Looks
go.
like I got an invitation. I'm just clicking.
Yeah, don't accept it.
Yeah, I clicked later.
Don't accept it. Let's see who we got in the waiting room. Mr. Opiowski, what case are you on?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Nicholas Opoleski. I'm here on Afan Bapaker.
What time is it set at?
Believe 9:45.
Oh, I got it. Have you talked to the prosecutor?
I did. I was able to resolve this matter yesterday.
Okay, let me go ahead and, is your client with you or are you expecting your client or are you?
I'm not expecting my client, Your Honor. He is also an attorney, and he's in hearings.
Okay. I have People versus Afan Bapaker that it's amended to a double parking, $200. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Payable within 30 days. Just have him send us a check within 30 days.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Miss Brown, can you hear me? What time was your case set for?
10:10, Judge.
I gotcha. Second page. Let me find your file. Hang on just a second, Miss Brown. All right, Tiffany Brown. Miss Brown, I have a stipulation, an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead to this dangerous weapon at the airport, that they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 6 months. On successful completion of the 6-month period, payment of $400 in costs, this case will be dismissed. You can take that plea if you want. I have a court-appointed attorney that is in a breakout room with somebody else. If you want to talk to the attorney, it's up to you.
I probably should talk to the attorney because I don't have
That's
$400.
and I can give you time to pay it, but we can let you talk to Mr. Nunley as soon as you've got one person in front of you, okay? So just hang out. The person named Sally, what's your last name?
Hi, it's Bricker, Your Honor.
And you have Mr. Mays, correct?
I do.
So as soon as we get Mr. Mays, I will do your case, okay?
Thank you.
And then the person, Darian Bonet.
Yes, Your Honor.
What time is your case? What's your last name?
It's Bonet. You got it correct.
What time are you, oh, I got it, 10 o'clock. I see you. Do you have an attorney?
I do not. I called yesterday and they said that I could speak to one today.
Oh, no. So do you want to speak to the attorney? I do have an offer that's a deferred sentence for 3 months. Upon successful completion of the 3-month period, payment of $300 in costs, that case will be dismissed. Do you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
Yeah, sure. I'll look at my
Okay.
options. Yeah.
I'll let you talk to him.
Thank you.
Mr. Nunley, did you speak to Miss Prince?
Yes, I did. And she is wanting to accept the plea of the deferred sentence for 6 months.
Do you understand, Miss Prince, by pleading guilty that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes.
And is it true that on or about May the 20th, you went through or attempted to go through the checkpoint with that prohibited item?
Yes.
She's indicated that she needs to give the court a new address too. She
That's
said-
fine.
Yeah.
I'll defer it for 6 months under 771. Michelle, there's a bench warrant fee that I'm waiving on this file, assessing the $400 in cost. Do you need a payment plan on that, Ms. Prince?
Yes, I do.
Is $50 a month okay?
Yes.
I'll make a payment plan of $50 a month. I have a telephone number for you of 313-421-4225. Is that
Yes.
correct? And an email address of zakoyaprince@yahoo.com.
Correct.
And you said you have a new hard address. What is that?
It's going to be 7000 East 10 Mile Road, apartment 711. And that's
And what city is that?
Centerline, Michigan.
Centerline?
Yes, 48015.
I wrote the new address on the file. I accepted the plea and I'll defer it for the 6 months. We'll put you on a $50 a month payment plan. And at the end of that time, it'll be dismissed. Do you understand?
Okay, how going forward, what can I pay online, or do I have to see?
They're gonna send you a payment, and then you can pay it online, you can mail it in, whatever works best for you. Okay, but they're gonna send you a payment plan.
Okay.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Michelle, I wrote the new address. I put it on the ROA. Do you want me to say it again, or do you got it? Or you're gonna just do it later?
I'll be with you in 1 second.
You're all set, Miss Prince. Thank you. Zip code 48105, correct.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Nunley, next is Jamel Roots. It's a Roots, correct.
Gotcha.
And it's a disorderly, the offer is deferred 771, 3 months. I told him $200 in costs. So let me put you in a breakout room with him. Actually, Mr. Nunley, you can just go back to breakout room number 1.
You said 200 in cost, right?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Roots, go ahead and hit join, and Mr. Nunley will meet you in the breakout room.
Your Honor,
Yes.
was there an attorney that I could speak with? I'm sorry, my video cut out for a minute.
Oh, you're actually next. He is in a breakout room with the gentleman that was in front of you, and so you'll be next.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Mr. Donaldson, what case are you on?
Your Honor, I am here on Sarah Castillo.
1020. Is Ms. Castillo joining us?
She will be, Your Honor. I think she's in the process of signing in, but I was hoping to do a breakout room with the prosecuting attorney if possible.
Let me pull her file. Hang on 1 second.
She with me.
Mr. Mena, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Donaldson. It's actually, I'm going to move you to breakout room number 2.
Oh, got it. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Oh, and then, where are you, Mr. Donaldson? Got you. All right. And then I see your client jumping on too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. The person with the name Brenia, is that correct? Brenia? Can you hear me, ma'am?
Brenda?
Is it Brenda? Oh, well, on your screen it says Brenya. So that doesn't look like Brenda to me, but okay, if that's the way you spell it.
No, they must got it on there wrong. It's Brenda. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. What's your last name?
Brown.
Okay, got you at 10 o'clock. Miss Brown,
Yes.
hang on, let me pull your file. Miss Brown, an open intox at the airport. I have an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead to a double parking that does not go in your driving record or your criminal history, pay a $200 fine, that this case will be dismissed. Are you interested in doing that? Or if you want, you could talk to the court-appointed attorney about it. It's up to you.
No, I'll pay the 200. How long do I have to?
I'll amend it to a double parking. It's $200. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to make a notation to pay it within 30 days. You can pay it online within 30 days. You can mail it to us, or you can come over to the court and pay it in person if you want. Just make sure it's paid within the 30 days, okay?
Okay.
You're all set. Thank you very much and have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. Mr. Nunley, On Mr. Roots's case, what are we doing?
Yeah, he's going to accept the plea.
Did we get him back? Yes, we did. Mr. Roots,
Yes.
I have that if you plead guilty to this disorderly, that they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 3 months. Upon successful completion of the 3-month period, payment of $200 in costs. This case will be dismissed. Is that your understanding? And it's under 771, Michelle.
Yes.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes.
And is it true that you were at the airport on January the 28th of this year and you were acting in a disorderly fashion?
Yes.
I'll defer it for 3 months. Assess the $200. There's a bench warrant fee that I'm going to waive. Do you need time to pay the $200 or can you pay it within 30 days?
I can pay it within 30 days.
All right, I'll make a notation, pay within 30 days. You can either pay it online or you can mail it in, or you can come live over to the court and make the payment, okay?
Okay.
Just make sure you take care of it between now and then, okay?
Okay.
You're all set. Thank you very much and have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Nunley, next is Tiffany Brown. She's a dangerous weapon. The recommendation is 6 months deferred, $400 in costs.
Okay, sorry, so six months deferred, $400 in costs?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
And you can go back to breakout room number 1. Miss Brown, I'm sending you into breakout room number 1 with Mr. Nunley. Good morning, Mr. Mays. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. Good.
I have Miss Castillo on here. I have the offer in the file. Did you talk to Mr. Mena?
No, and I wanted to.
Okay, he's here. He's in a breakout
Okay.
room.
Okay.
So just hang out for a few minutes. Well, wait a second.
No problem.
Wait, which case? You're on Miss Castillo. No, you're on Sally
No.
Bricker.
Sally Bricker, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you the drunk driving and you're agreeing with me. Okay, you're
There you
giving me
go.
a problem already this morning, Mr. Mays, and you just got here. Yeah,
Just
there's
got
an offer on Bricker for a deferred sentence for 6 months.
Right. The only
No
important
trouble
thing
for
was
the 6 months. It's $400 in costs.
400. The
Yeah.
only thing was that we wanted to make sure that it wasn't under advisement as a dangerous weapon, that it was just an ordinance violation.
It's a it's a deferred under 771. So you can talk to Mr. Mena when he gets out.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks.
So just hang out for a couple minutes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bill.
Mr. Mena, did you have enough time?
I did, Your Honor. He's just going to talk to his client and then come back in. I expect we're going to adjourn it he wants to talk to my boss about a different type of resolution.
Okay, well, hang on. Yeah, he's still in the breakout room. Oh, he must be talking to her on the phone.
Yeah.
I got to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Mays next.
I figured so.
Mr. Nunley, did you have enough time?
Well, we got kicked out of the breakout room and.
Yeah, it ended.
Her connection is so bad. I'm having a lot of trouble communicating just because it keeps freezing and.
Do you have a phone number for her?
No.
I
can call.
do, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you call her?
Okay.
Oh, I'm not telling the truth. I don't have a phone number for her, and it looks like we lost her. So when oh, there she is. Miss Brown? Miss Brown, can you unmute yourself? Can you hear me, Miss Brown?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you give me your cell phone number?
Area code 757-575-6752. I apologize. My internet.
No,
is
don't
terrible.
worry about it. Mr. Nunley, did you get that?
Yep.
Okay, go on mute. Miss Brown, mute yourself. Mr. Nunley's gonna call you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Donaldson, what are we doing on Miss Castillo's case? Well, they're still talking. Mr. Mena, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Mays. I imagine if he wants an adjournment, that's what I'm going to do.
We'll see.
Not you.
Hey, Russ.
Not you, Mr. Mays. Just go in the breakout room. Mr. Donaldson, did you talk to your client? What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are going to set it for January 28th. We're going to probably resolve it. I just need a little bit more time to.
All right, I'll adjourn it to January the 28th at 9:50. It's going to be the same place, Miss Castillo. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, then you're all set. I'll see you next month.
Thank you very much. Happy holidays to you and your staff.
You
Your Honor.
too.
Thank you.
And Michelle, for your information, I did an arraignment on this file so that Heather will be happy. Mr. Bonet, you're next.
Thank you.
You don't know yet that you were exposed. Shayla's test is bad.
Mr. Mays, did you have enough time with Mr. Mena?
We did, Your Honor, and we've got a resolution.
Is it the plea as
We're going to amend it, Judge, to a double
To a-
parking 200.
double parking 200?
And the item that was seized is going to be destroyed still.
I'll amend it to a double parking. That's People versus Sally Bricker. Amended to a double parking, 200, pay within 30 days.
And I'll get her the information on how to do that, Judge.
Okay. Do you understand, Ms. Bricker?
I do. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. Have a nice day. You're all set.
You too.
Good morning, Mr. Craig. How are you?
All right. Good morning, Your Honor.
Trying to pull your file. Hang on just a second. People
All right.
versus Marvin Craig. I have failed to stop that the prosecutors offering a reduced plea to a fail to report. That's a $345 ticket. You can take that plea. I have a court-appointed attorney that's got one person in front of you if you would like to talk to the attorney before you make your decision.
Yes, if that's proper procedure.
Okay, yep, that's fine. Just hang out for a few minutes and I'll get you talking to Mr. Nunley.
All
Mr.
right.
Nunley, did you talk to Ms. Brown?
Yeah, she decided that she would take the deferred sentence.
Okay. Ms. Brown, do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
You
Yes,
mean
Your Honor.
Mr. Craig?
No, on Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, you're okay, Mr. Craig. That's okay. Is that your
Okay.
understanding, Ms. Brown? Ms. Brown, can you hear me? Do you want to put her on speaker, Mr. Nunley?
Nicole.
I think she heard me.
She responded to you, so I think. But whenever you talk to whoever, just say. So it sounds like they're trying to get you to take
A plea.
a plea for 300.
Mm-hmm.
So that I was in the vehicle.
Hello? All right,
Brown,
can
you're muted. If you, yeah, okay, why don't we just do it on speaker, if that's okay with you? That works. Do you understand that by pleading guilty, that's okay. Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form, that you're going to plead, you're not going to contest this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and as we discussed before, it'll be deferred for 6 months upon successful completion of the 6-month period, payment of $400 in costs, which I can give you time to pay. This case will be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and is it true that on September the 29th, you were at the airport and you had a prohibited item when you attempted to go through the checkpoint?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea. I'll defer for the 6 months and assess the $400. Do you need time to pay that?
Yes, please.
Can you pay $50 a month?
I can try.
I'll make it $50 a month. They'll send you a payment plan in the mail. I have a cell phone number that you just gave us, so it's 757-575-6752. Can I get an email address for you?
Yes. It's RUS as in Sam, S as in Sam, GIRL 043012@gmail.com.
I have russgirl043012@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll do a $50 a month payment plan. The collections department will send you that payment plan, make the payments, and then you'll be all set and we'll dismiss it at the end of the time, okay?
Okay, will that be sent to my email?
I think they'll email it to you. Let me check your hard address too, to make sure. Sometimes I think they mail it both way. I have 4928 Ruth Road, Virginia Beach, Virginia, 23464.
Yes, that is my home of record for military, but can I have it sent to my parents' address?
Sure, they're probably going to email it to you. We'll make sure to email. We'll make sure just to email you the payment plan, okay?
Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure that I'm able to get it because I'm
No,
not-
I understand. I understand.
So you decide if you want to pay 300 and just be done, right? I
Okay,
understand.
thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much and have a great day. And I appreciate your service.
Thank you.
On People versus Darian Bonet, Mr. Nunley, it's a disorderly. The recommendation is 3 months deferred. I said $300 in cost to him. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with him, okay?
Okay.
And let's see. I'm going to assign you to breakout room number 2, Mr. Nunley. Mr. Bonet, go ahead and hit join. And we have Mr. Craig next. Good morning,
Can you
Mr.
guys hear me?
Davis.
Good morning, Judge.
Let me pull
wait.
your file. Hang on just a second.
Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys can.
I
hear me.
can hear you.
Okay.
Hang on. All right, Christopher Davis. I have an offer from the prosecutor. Oh, you have an attorney. Which we don't have Mr. Osment yet, so we'll hang out and wait for him. Mr. Dawkins, can you hear me? On the iPhone, what's your last name?
Golden.
Golden?
Yes.
Hang on just a second. Let me pull your file.
Yeah, no, I
used to do
Is that first name Micah?
Yes.
good that they're here to kind of give you what they how they gonna roll.
Mhm.
Miss Golden, I have a stipulation from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty to this prohibited item and a checkpoint, that they'll recommend a deferred sentence upon successful completion of a 6-month period, payment of, this wasn't a gun, was it?
No, it was.
Okay.
It was
Payment, I'm just making sure, because guns are $750. Payment of $400 in cost, this case will be dismissed. You can take the plea if you want. I have the court-appointed attorney in a breakout room with somebody else. I can have him talk to you after you've got one person in front of you, if that's what you're interested in doing.
Your Honor, to be completely honest, it was an honest mistake, so I don't really want to take a plea on to
Okay,
nothing.
well, I'm gonna have you talk to the court-appointed attorney first, and then he can tell you what your
Okay.
options are, okay?
Okay. That's fine.
Mr. Davis, it's the same charge. Oh, we're waiting on your attorney. I apologize, Mr. Davis. Try not to do that again. Mr. Dawkins, can you hear me? You got to unmute yourself. Lower left.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay,
Mr.
sorry about that.
Dawkins, that's okay. I have a offer from the prosecutor that if you plead to a no operation, they'll dismiss the restricted and the fail to signal. You can take that plea, it would be $345, or you can talk to the court-appointed attorney to talk about your options. There's two people in front of you to talk to the attorney.
Yeah, can you repeat that? Because it did break up. I heard something about just 345. Can you say that again?
I said that there's a offer from the prosecutor for you to plead to a no operator's license on person, which would be a $345 ticket, and that the other cases are dismissed. You can take that plea, or you can talk to Mr. Nunley, who's our court-appointed attorney, and talk about your options.
So that would dismiss both charges, the citation and the misdemeanor, and just be
Yes,
pleading
but-
to that. I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
You'd have to plead to no operators. Yeah, I think you're breaking,
Yeah, that's me. I'm hooking up the Wi-Fi.
not me, but let me ask you, Mr. Dawkins, can you give me a phone number? Give me a cell phone number for you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Mr. Dawkins, I can. Can I get a cell phone number?
Yes, it's 313.
Mr. Dawkins, can you, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go
Okay, you
ahead.
can hear me. All right, now we're good. Yeah, so I was gonna say, I was gonna go ahead and accept the plea and just figure out how to make payment arrangements. I don't even
Okay,
that.
that's fine. Do you understand that by pleading guilty, give me your cell phone number.
It's 313-378-5314.
And can I get an email address for you?
It's my first name, Larry, the diesel, like a diesel engine, the number 24 at yahoo.com.
Is Diesel DISEL?
Yeah, DIESEL.
ES. Yeah, it didn't look right. At Yahoo, did you say?
Yes, at yahoo.com. That's correct.
Okay. And is it true that on or about September the 17th, you were at the airport and you didn't have a valid driver's license in your possession?
As far as I knew, it was still restricted, and I never
Right.
got that taken care of properly. That's my own fault.
Okay.
I should have been handling my business because it has to do with the Wyandotte case.
Okay. It is a $200 ticket. The state adds $145 for a total of $345. Can you make $50 a month payments?
Right now, I'm not working. I'm actually just started as a home healthcare aide for a person by the name of Angelita Barnes. She got struck by a car on Ecorse Road a few weeks ago, so I won't be getting paid from there until the 18th. Then I also have some money coming from Muskogee Creek Nation, about $1,500 here. Then I got some money I withdrew from my retirement fund at work because I'm off of
Well,
work right
this is
now.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start you on a $50 a month payment plan after February 1st, okay?
Yeah, that works good actually, because I have to an appointment with Secretary of State, I believe February 12th, to get my license all straightened out too.
Okay. Then that's what we'll do. I set the payment plan, $50 a month. It'll start after February 1st. Do you understand?
Yes, and then I actually wanted to ask, if I come up with the money before that, I can just pay it all off,
Yes,
right?
you can pay it all off. Yes, correct.
Because that's my plan, to get this all taken care of, because I still owe Wyandotte quite a bit of money. I got to deal with them too, so.
Okay. All right, then you're all set. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
I had one more question before I let you go.
Yeah.
Will I get some email correspondence with all this
Yes.
information?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Copies of.
All right, thank you
All
very
right.
much, Judge.
You're
You have
welcome.
a great day.
Have a good day. Mr.
All right, God
Nunley,
bless.
on Mr. Bonet, what did we decide?
He wants to avail himself of the offer of the deferred sentence.
Do you understand, Mr. Bonet, People versus Darian Bonet, that I pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that on or about September the 3rd, you were at the airport and you were acting in a disorderly fashion.
Yes.
I'll defer it for 3 months. It's a $300 ticket. Do you need time to pay that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
$50 a month, okay?
That will work. Yes.
Make a payment plan of $50 a month. Can I get a cell phone number and an email from you?
Sure. It's 831-521-5001. Email
Where's
is
831 at? Oh,
It's a
you're in
Mo-
California. Got it.
Monterey,
What's the
yeah.
email?
I'm sorry. So it's DJ, so Don Johnson, and then my first name, DARION @gmail.com.
Got it. At gmail.com. We will send you, and I have an address of 6024 Redskin Court, Citrus, California, 95624.
Citrus Heights. Yes.
Citrus Heights,
Yes,
corrected.
ma'am.
Got it. Did you get that, Michelle? Citrus Heights. All right, we will send you a payment plan. You're all set. We'll dismiss it at the end of the 4-month period, okay? Or 3 months.
Thank you so much.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good
Mhm.
day.
For sure. Happy holidays.
Mr. Nunley, you're all set. Mr. Nunley, next I have Marvin Craig, which is a failed to stop an ID. The offer is failed to report, and it's $345.
Okay.
Mr. Craig,
Yes.
I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Hang on a second. I think oh, there it goes. Mr. Nunley, go back into room number 2. And if you hit join, Mr. Craig, you'll talk to Mr. Nunley. Mr. Davis, your attorney's joining us. Good morning, Mr. Osment. How are you?
Fine, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. We have your client on the call. Have you talked to Mr. Mena already?
Yes, Your Honor, we have, and we received a plea agreement, which we submitted, signed and submitted in regards to this case.
And you understand, Mr. Davis, by pleading guilty that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
What was the weapon in this matter?
It was a handgun, ma'am.
Okay, it is a $750 deferred then. And is it true that you attempted to go through the checkpoint on August the 4th of this year at Detroit Metropolitan Airport with a handgun?
Yes, ma'am. I was on the way to a conference and I had forgotten I had kept it in my briefcase.
I'll defer it for 3 months. Assess the $750. Do you need time to pay that?
No, ma'am.
I am working remotely today, so it looks like you're in Perrysburg, Ohio. You can mail it in. I'll write pay within 2 weeks. You can mail it in, or you can go online and pay it. You can also show up at the court and pay it, but I imagine that you won't do that. But any of the other options, but make sure it's taken care of within 2 weeks, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, anything else for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much. Nice to see you. Have a good day.
Nice to see you too. Have a good day.
Bye.
Mr. Nunley, did you talk to Mr. Craig?
He's not in the breakout room.
Oh, he didn't go? Oh, Mr. Craig, I apologize. We must have had some kind of a problem
Thank you.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah, it
You want me to,
says-
Miss? I mean, Your Honor, you want me
Yeah,
to hit
can you see,
join?
does it say breakout room number 2?
Yes. Want me to
Okay,
join?
hit join.
Okay,
Mr.
here we
Nunley,
go.
I apologize. Yep, go ahead, hit join. Mr. Golden, you're next.
Me?
Oh, Miss Golden, yeah, sorry about
It's
that.
okay. We've dealt with all men this morning, so.
Yeah, I've been apparently calling every female a man this morning. I don't know why. It's just been my, for some reason, I don't even know. I have no explanation. Mr. Garland, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How you doing?
I'm good. I have a offer from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty to this defrauding an innkeeper, that they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 6 months. Upon successful completion of the 6-month period, payment of $300 in costs, this case should be dismissed. You can either take that plea, or you've got one person in front of you. You can talk to the court-appointed attorney if you would like to.
Yes, I would.
Okay, then I will put you in the line to talk to him. Give me just a couple minutes, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, who do you represent?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm representing Jamie Mayall.
What time is the case set for?
I have it on my calendar for 10:30.
10:30. I got it. I see it. Let me pull her file. Hang on a second.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And have you already spoken to the prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Mena and I have spoken. We have the case. We signed, I think we submitted to the court.
I've got the plea agreement, correct. Ms. Mile, you understand that by pleading guilty to this, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice to rights form?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that on or about September the 1st of this year, you were at the airport and you attempted to go through a checkpoint with a prohibited item?
Yes.
And what was that item?
Ruger 9mm handgun.
I'll defer it for 3 months, assess $750 in costs. Upon successful completion of the 3-month period, payment of the $750, this case will be dismissed. Do you need time to pay that?
Yes.
Can you make $100 a month payments?
I can have it paid in 30 days.
Oh, I'll just make a notation then, pay within 30 days.
Okay.
And you can make the payment within 30 days. You can mail it to the court. You can bring it in, and although I doubt that you will, from Mason, or you can pay it online. Do you understand?
Yes.
And then your attorney will probably have to get a hold of us to get something to indicate that it's dismissed so that you can get your weapon back.
Okay.
Okay, all right, you're all set. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much
for
and
your
have a
time.
good day.
Bye-bye.
Yep, bye.
Can I talk to Jim real quick when you get a chance, Judge?
What's that?
Can I talk to Jim real quick when you get a chance?
Sure,
I can
I
go
will
to-
do it right. I'll
I
do
can go
it
to
right now.
one. Are you in one, Royce?
2.
No, I'll move you to 1, Royce. Go ahead and go.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Mena. Miss Dawkins, can you hear me? Monique?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning.
Good
I have an
morning.
offer from the prosecutor on your case that if you plead guilty to this, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 6 months upon successful completion of the 6-month period. And this was not a gun, was it?
Yes, it was a gun.
It was a gun? Okay, then it's $750 in costs. You can take that plea. I have the defense attorney that's in a breakout room with the prosecutor right now. If you want to talk to him about your options, I'll put you in the line to talk to him. There are 2 people in front of you.
Okay, yes, that would be great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Just hang out for a few minutes then, okay? On the iPhone,
Check the books and somebody used that bus.
Micah.
oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. I apologize. Okay,
It's okay.
just double checking. Thanks, just hang out.
Okay.
I mean, you should tell them that, but don't be so specific on the time.
Okay.
I don't know why I don't say my name on
You
here.
off a little
I'll just say
bit.
the next day. Somebody used it last night before I came in.
The day before.
The day before.
Well, I would say maybe.
Name.
Yeah, no, don't say a name. Just say, yeah, just say it was a myth. It
You
was some.
proved that I'm guilty. So I ain't gonna back nobody.
Right. You say that other people. You don't want to say.
The day before. The evening before.
In the minute. Before I came, I would just say before I came.
All right.
Somebody had.
Nice.
See, that's you see why I did what I did. Cause see, apparently they don't let you. They don't put your own the filter. They control it where you can't see it if you don't get through your own filter. That's why I put when I was writing this morning, I saw that. That's why I said let me put this up. See what I mean? They see your whole house.
Yeah. Refrigerator done it.
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
Our cabinet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sure does.
I think something's wrong. The guy didn't shift me to where the other guy was.
No, because they talking among themselves without you.
Okay.
And they gonna come back and make you an offer.
Mr. Craig. Mr. Craig, there's no evidence that you were charged dismissed.
That's what we believe.
Huh?
That's what we stand on.
Oh yeah.
Other people can see all up in your house. You see why I do what I do. I'm so glad I bought this. That one number. See, we can hear them. We can hear us too.
Judge, if I could get back in a room with Mr. Craig.
Yes, this is Mr. Craig. Oh,
I see you, Mr. Downs. I got you checked in. Give me just a second. Mr. Nunley, did you need another breakout with Mr. Craig, did you say?
Please.
All right, you're still assigned to breakout room number 1. I'm gonna send Mr. Craig there.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Craig,
yes.
you see where it says breakout room 1? Go ahead and hit and join.
I don't see it yet.
It sent you there. I guess I'm gonna have to close it out and start again, Royce.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Craig, now it says join. Go ahead and hit join.
All right.
Mr. Downs,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I
Doing
have
all
a
right.
stipulation and offer by the prosecutor that if you plead to this dangerous weapon, that they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 6 months upon successful completion of the 6-month period and payment of costs. Was this alleged weapon, was it a handgun?
Yes.
Okay, then the costs are $750, that this case will be dismissed. You can take the plea, or I have a court-appointed attorney that's on here, but he's got several people in front of you. 1, 2, 3 people, so you would be the 4th if you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney. Would you like to do that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't believe I should be charged with anything.
Okay,
Like I said, it was
that's fine.
I'll talk
I
to
don't
him.
want you to talk to me about your case, but we'll have
Okay.
you talk to Mr. Nunley. So just hang out for a few minutes and I put you in line to talk to him. Okay?
All right. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. The person that just joined us with the Alexis, what's your last name?
My first name is Bashan, last name Fennessy.
What's the last name?
Fennessy with a F, F-E-E-N-I-Z.
I got you. I got it. Vashan Dennessy. I see you.
Okay.
Mr. Vennessy, I have an offer from the prosecutor of a double parking for the breach of security, which is a $200 ticket. And it doesn't go on your driving record or your criminal history. If you're interested in taking that, I can take the plea. Otherwise, if you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney, I can put you in line to talk to him.
So you said the price would be $200?
$200 double parking, correct.
Is it possible I could talk to them about getting on a payment plan for it?
I'll give you a payment plan for it.
Okay.
Can you pay $50 a month?
Yeah, I could do that.
I'll amend it to double parking. $200. Give you $50 a month. Can I get a cell phone number and an email from you?
Yes, cell phone number is 313-909-7006.
And an email.
SHION313@yahoo.com.
SHION313@yahoo.
Yes, ma'am.
We will send you a payment plan. And are you still at this 18644 St. Mary's in Detroit?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We'll send you an email with that payment plan, all right?
Okay.
You're all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Nunley, on Mr. Craig's case.
We just need an adjournment on this one so we can get the report. And I'd like to be assigned to this one if possible. Jim said that he'd shoot me the report as soon as he gets it, and then we can go from there.
All right, I'm gonna arraign him because he hasn't been arraigned on the file. Enter plea of not guilty. Assign MIDC as Royce Nunley. Adjourn the matter to January the 28th at 10 a.m. Do you understand, Mr. Craig?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And you know what, in the meantime too, can I get your cell phone number and your email?
You sure can. The cell phone number is 248-470-3522.
And an email?
MarvinCraig@hotmail.com.
Got it. All right, we will see you next month. Have a great holiday, okay?
Thank you. You also. Merry Christmas. See you.
Thank you. Mr. Nunley.
Thank you.
I have Micah Golden, which is a dangerous weapon. If the recommendation is 6 months, $400, okay?
Got it.
And go ahead and stay in breakout room number 2, and I will have her join you. There you go, Miss Golden, if you go ahead and join Mr. Nunley. Mr. Bates, good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I have an offer from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty to this dangerous weapon, possession of a firearm in a prohibited area, that they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 6 months. Upon successful completion of the 6-month period, payment of $750 in costs, if this case will be dismissed. You can take advantage of that plea. I have the court-appointed attorney in a breakout room with another client right now. If you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney, I can put you in line. You have 3 people in front of you.
Just tell her you're gonna plead not.
We're gonna plead not guilty.
Okay, I'm still gonna put you in line to talk to the court-appointed attorney so that you understand your options, okay? So just hang out and it'll be a few minutes, unless you're hiring your own attorney.
We do have an attorney, but he's not sure if he's California based. He's our family attorney, Your Honor.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a license to practice law in the state of Michigan, that's a problem. Why don't I put you in the breakout room with Mr. Nunley if you wait a few minutes and then you can make a decision from there on what you're doing. Okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Just hang out. Like I said, you have 3 people in front of you.
Okay, thank you.
$750.
Go ahead and mute yourself, Mr. Bates, please, so we can't hear you.
Joke.
Good morning, Mr. Solomon. What case are you on?
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here with Jedediah Bates.
Oh, okay. My understanding is I just have him on. I was going to have him talk to our court-appointed attorney. Are you representing him? My understanding is do you have a license to practice law in the state of Michigan?
I do not, Your Honor. I am a friend of Mr. Bates' family. I have worked with Jedediah in the past, and so he contacted me and asked me if I could at least appear with him. If I may,
I can put you in the breakout room with Mr. Mena, with the prosecutor, if you want to have a conversation, Mr. Mena, unless you object.
No, Your Honor, I have no objection.
Or actually, should I put you in with Mr. Nunley too?
Your Honor, if you want, I can talk to him. You can put all 3 of us in a breakout room. I have no problem. Whatever you want to do, Judge.
Well, why don't I, because I have Mr. Nunley in a breakout room right now, and I don't know that I have an extra breakout room. I'm gonna have to wait until he's done anyway.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
All right.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
And only because Mr. Solomon, I think Mr. Mena will probably explain to you the strict liability on these cases.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
And so, but I've got the court-appointed attorney. I may throw him in there too with you, and then we can go from there. But we're
That
gonna
would probably be a good idea, Judge, because if we are able to work something out, then maybe Mr. Conley could.
Right. I got it. But it'll be a couple minutes, Mr. Solomon. So just hang out.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thanks. Mr. Nunley, did you have enough time with Miss Golden?
I did, yes.
And what are we doing?
She is ready to accept the offer of the 6-month deferred sentence for the $400 fine.
And Miss Golden, you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yes.
And is it true that on June the 24th of this year, you were at Detroit Metropolitan Airport and geez, it is a firearm, isn't it? I said 400, it's,
No, it was a taser.
Everybody in this courtroom, that call
it's Micah Golden, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it says taser on the back.
Yeah.
I'll defer it for that you had a taser in your possession, the prohibited item when you went through the checkpoint at the airport.
Correct.
I'll defer it for 6 months. And assess the $400 in cost. Do you need time to pay that?
Yes, I do.
Michelle, there's 2 bench warrants on this file. Mr. Garland and Miss Dawkins, can you please mute yourselves?
I have 2 warrants.
No. There was a bench
Oh.
warrant. I'm waiving the 2 bench warrants.
Oh, okay.
There was a
because of
late
the-
fee and a bench warrant for $100, and I'm waiving both of those.
Okay.
Assessing the $400 in cost. Do you need time to pay that?
Yes, I do.
I have a phone number for you of 313-209-2988. Is that
Yes.
correct? And
Yes.
an email of micahgolden2@aol.com.
Correct.
Can you make $50 a month payments?
Yes, but can it, I don't know, can it start out? I don't really have any money right now.
I'll make it starting February 1st.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Anything else for Miss Golden, Mr. Nunley?
Nope.
All right, you're all set. Make the payments
Alrighty.
and we'll dismiss it.
Okay. Yes.
Mr. Garland, you're next. Mr. Nunley, Mr. Garland's on defrauding an innkeeper. The offer is 6 months deferred under 771, payment of $200. Mr. Garland, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley.
Okay.
Ready, Mr. Nunley?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and hit join, Mr. Garland. Mr. Solomon, we have 2 more cases in front of you, so you've got to, they were here first. You're going to have to wait a couple minutes.
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you very much for the update.
On Brianna Douglas, what case are you on?
It's actually Brianna Coleman.
Oh, okay. What time was your case set at? Oh, I see,
10:30.
10:30. I got it. Let me pull the file. Hang on just a second. Ms. Coleman, you're charged with a dangerous weapon at the airport. There's a recommendation from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 6 months. Upon successful completion of the 6-month period, what was the prohibited item?
A dagger.
Oh, a dagger?
Yes.
Okay, then it's $400 in cost. In this case, will be dismissed. You can take advantage of the plea, or I can put you in a breakout room with the defense attorney. There are 1, 2, 3 people in front of you if you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney.
You said I'll have to pay $400 today?
$400, well, you don't have to pay it today. I can give you a payment plan, but it would be a deferred sentence, $400, no trouble for 6 months, and it will be dismissed, but you have to pay $400.
All right, I'll do that.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice rights form?
Yes.
And is it true on September 9th, you attempted to go through an international airport with a prohibited item?
Technically, yeah.
Nah, listen, I do these cases all day long. I understand that.
I didn't know it was
technically-
in my
I
bag.
know it's not in your bag. But on the international airport, if it's a prohibited item, you're responsible for it when you're carrying it through the international checkpoint. Do you understand?
I understand.
I'll do it as a deferred sentence. You wait 6 months. No problems. Then dismiss upon payment of $400. Do you need time to pay the $400?
No, I could pay it.
I'm gonna make a notation to pay within 30 days. Are you gonna pay it online or you can mail it in?
I pay online.
Okay, then I'm gonna take the files back to the court this afternoon, so why don't you wait until Monday and you can jump online and pay it, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set. Thank you very much. And then it's 6 months, no trouble, and we'll dismiss it, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Mr. Nunley on Felix Garland.
May
Did
I
you talk to
break-
Mr. Garland?
Yeah, I just need a breakout room with Jim.
Mr. Mena, I'm going to stick you in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley. It would be breakout room number 2. Go ahead and join. Good morning, Miss Emmons. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
I have that you're charged with a dangerous weapon at the airport. There's a offer in the file from the prosecutor that if you plead guilty, they'll recommend a deferred sentence for a period of 6 months. Upon successful completion of the 6-month period, payment of costs. What was the prohibited item?
I'm sorry. What was the what?
What was the prohibited item? Was it a gun? Was it a knife? What was it?
It was a taser. I actually
Okay. No. Hang on. I'm just trying to explain the plea and then I'm going to tell you what your options are.
Okay.
A taser is $400 in costs and then it's dismissed if you don't get in trouble in the next 6 months. You can take that plea if you want. I have the court-appointed attorney here. There are 1, 2, 3 people in front of you. You can talk to the court-appointed attorney if you'd like to about what your options are.
Yes, please.
Okay, yep, hang out then. Mr. Nunley, on Mr. Garland's case, what are we doing?
Could I get back in a breakout room with him?
Where is he? He's still in breakout room number 1, so I'll just move you there.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right.
No. Somebody else waiting.
All right, Mr. Nunley.
Here we go.
So after speaking with the prosecutor and speaking with my client, everybody has agreed, well, the prosecutor has agreed to drop it down to a double parking for $200 with $64 in restitution. And
The 200, it includes the $64 in restitution? No.
no, it was a
No,
$200.
in addition, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay, so double parking, and so on People versus Felix Garland, amend to double parking. Is he paying us the restitution?
Probably the best way to do it, Your Honor,
Yep,
for
that's
him.
fine. Did you say $64 in restitution, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I got it. $64 in restitution. Mr. Garland, can you pay that within 30 days or do you need time to pay that?
Yes, ma'am. I can pay it.
Okay, I'm gonna write pay within 30 days and you can pay it at the court or you can mail it in or pay it online, okay?
Okay.
And you're all set then, $264 is your total.
Okay, we already received something by mail. So I know exactly.
You won't unless, I mean, you gotta pay it within the 30 days. Just make a notation and make the $264 payment, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, oh, and you know, you're on a payment plan with us, so you know you've got a payment due December 23rd too, correct?
Yeah. The
Okay,
21st.
just
Yeah.
making sure. All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Mr. Nunley.
Mhm.
I have Monique Dawkins, who's next. Dangerous weapon. It was a gun at the airport. Deferred 6 months, $750. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with her.
Okay.
Mr. Nunley, you're still in breakout room number 1, so I'm gonna send Miss Dawkins there.
Without letting them know.
So Judge,
Go ahead and hit join, Miss Dawkins.
quick question for you. Is a taser considered a gun under the thing there for the fine?
I asked her if it was a gun and she said it was a gun.
Oh,
No,
really?
it's a taser. Oh, wait.
Oh, did you?
Wait, is
Yeah.
this for me?
I'm talking to Miss Dawkins. She already went
Okay,
into
sorry.
breakout. Yeah, no, gun is 400, but I asked her and she told me a gun, but check. And Mr. Mena, do you know?
Okay. So gun is 750, taser 400.
Correct. Mr. Mena.
Sorry, Judge, I was muted. I don't know if it was a gun or a taser, but if it's a taser, it's then.
No, I understand that, but I asked her when I did it, but he can ask her again.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Can you hear me, Jim?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So a gun that was confiscated at the airport, like, they destroy those also, right? There's no.
No,
chance-
actually, Mr. Nunley, the gun is returned at the end of 6 months when she provides proof that the case is dismissed. She
Okay.
can get the order and she'll go over and she can have her weapon as long as it's legally registered, as long as it's not an unregistered handgun.
Yep.
You know what I mean? As long as it's not illegal and there's a serial number and everything. Did I answer for you, Mr. Mena? Sorry about
You
that.
did just fine,
The
Judge.
gun, the gun's returned. All other prohibited items, tasers, knives, those things, with very few exceptions, are destroyed. But guns are returned if they are otherwise legal, except for the fact that you attempted to carry it in a international airport. It's
Okay.
returned.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes. Knowing that, she said she'd like to avail herself to the police, 6 months deferred, the $750. She just needs a payment plan.
Okay. Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes.
And is it true on September the 20th, you were at the Detroit Metropolitan International Airport and you attempted to go through the security checkpoint with a handgun?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea. I'll defer it for a period of 6 months. Successful completion of the 6-month period, no violations, pay the $750 and it'll be dismissed. Do you understand?
Yes.
And do you need a payment plan?
Yes, please.
$50 a month?
Yes.
And you understand that the case isn't closed out until you're done paying us, which means $50 a month would go past 6 months.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll pay more when I can, but it's
Okay, that's fine. Can I get a cell phone number and an email for the payment plan?
Cell phone number is 313-995-1741.
And an email.
Monique.Dawkins01
Perfect. And I have a actual location address of 20042 Freeland in Detroit.
Yes.
Okay, we'll send you a payment plan, no trouble for the 6 months, make the payment and it'll be dismissed. Do you understand? Okay, you're all set. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
You too, thank you.
Mr. Downs, you're next. And then Mr. Solomon will get to Mr. Bates right after that. Mr. Downs, it's also another handgun, Mr. Nunley, deferred 6 months, $750. You know the rest of the story about the return of the handgun.
Yep.
Mr. Downs, you're gonna hit join and you'll go in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley. And then Mr. Solomon, you and your client are next.
Thank you.
See, Mr. Mena, you did jinx me. I have a ton of bench warrants today.
I know I won't say that ever again, Judge.
Yeah,
I was looking at that from about 9:30 to 9:50 on that docket. Virtually nobody showed up.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
But a lot of those I noticed for traffic, DWS, no ops, that
Right.
type of thing.
right. All right.
Judge, if you could put me and Jim back in a breakout room, I would appreciate it.
Okay, hang on just a second. Mr. Mena, I'm gonna put him back in, I'll put him in breakout room number 1. Roy, so go ahead and just join back in there.
All right. If I could get back in a breakout room with Mr. Downs when you have an opportunity.
I'm gonna stick you right back in, well, I'll put you in breakout room number 2. Mr. Downs, go ahead and go in with Mr. Nunley. Are you all set, Mr. Nunley?
I am. I just got a quick question for Jim. Do you know, Jim, does he have to wait until the end of 6 months before he can get his credentials back for the airport, or do you know?
I don't know. That's all through the credentialing office, and it depends on what their criteria is.
Okay.
We
so
don't
if
have
he
anything
got-
to do with it.
Maybe if you got a hold of the credentialing office, they could give him some guidance.
Yes.
Okay. Did you hear that?
No, that's what I'm saying. My badge is still active. It's just that they confiscated it with my firearm. So I don't even know who to contact to try to get my badge back. You know, like I said, it's been 3 months and I haven't heard anything until today.
You
It's
know
not
what,
like I had to turn
Bryce,
it in
I
to
could
the actual
reduce
airport.
I could reduce this time period to 4 months for him, and that'll shorten that time period as well.
Okay, that would be fantastic. So did you hear that, Mr.
Yeah,
Downs?
appreciate
So
it.
instead of 6 months, it's just 4 months, and then
Yeah.
it'll be dismissed.
And you may have to
Okay.
have Mr. Nunley get a copy of an order so that you can take it over and get your firearm back. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form?
Yes.
And is it true on September the 7th, you were at Detroit Metropolitan Airport and you attempted to go through the checkpoint with a firearm?
Yes.
I'll defer it for the 4 months as discussed by Mr. Mena, assess the $750. Do you need a payment plan for that?
No, I pay it.
I'm gonna make a notation to pay within 30 days. Make the payment, no trouble for 4 months. It'll be dismissed. You can get a hold of Mr. Nunley. He can give you his contact information. He can get an order signed by us so you can get your firearm back, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, you're all set. Royce, did you give him your phone number?
I did not. You got
You want to send it to him in a chat or something?
Yeah, I could do that.
Mr. Downs, he's gonna send you his phone number in the chat, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Mr. Nunley, the next case is Jedediah Bates. We have Mr. Solomon, who's a California attorney, friend of the family. Mr. Bates is on. Mr. Solomon does not have a license to practice law in the state of Michigan. It's another gun case. The offer is deferred 6 months, $750. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Mena and Mr. Solomon so you can talk about it, okay? And then if I need to add Mr. Bates, I can.
Okay.
I think we probably should just start with the three of you. Fair enough?
Mm-hmm.
And then Miss Emmons, you're next. I didn't forget about you. It's just been one of those days. Well, I thought I was gonna put you in a breakout room. Apparently it's closing out, so I have to wait 30 seconds. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Did you get his number, Mr. Downs?
No, they put me in breakout room number 2, but it was just me.
Oh, it kicked you in there. Okay, did you? Yeah, it did something funky. I see that. Did you
Check
send
the
it to him,
chat.
Mr. Nunley?
Yeah, do you see the option for chat like down
Yeah,
below?
do you see the chat option?
Yeah, but it's nothing in there.
If you got a pen, I'll just read it to you.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead.
586
586
778 4555.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Mr. Downs. All right,
Have a good one.
gentlemen, if everybody hit join.
Judge, if you can hear me, can you put Mr. Bates in that breakout room now?
I will do that. Mr. Bates, are you there?
I see his head.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm gonna assign you to breakout room number 1. Can you rejoin, Mr. Mena? Go ahead and join, Mr. Bates.
I'm going to stay out of it because they're going to talk a settlement, Judge.
Okay, that's fine. And then Miss Emmons, you're next. Sorry. Mr. Nunley, you're back.
I'm back. So after speaking with everybody, we have, or Mr. Bates.
Wait, we don't have Mr. Bates back, so let's get him back. There he is.
There we
Go ahead, Mr. Nunley.
Yeah, so Mr. Bates has decided to avail himself of the plea offer, which is a 3-month deferred sentence, $400 fine payment plan.
So we're reducing it to 3 months, Mr. Mena?
Yes, Your Honor. These were throwing stars, so it would be the $400 one.
Oh, okay, it's not $750. My misunderstanding. I apologize. I thought he said that it was a I thought he said it was a gun. There's also $100 in bench warrants and late fees on this file that I will waive. And Michelle, it's a true waiver. Do you understand that by pleading guilty, Mr. Bates, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form?
Yes.
Is it true that on or about August the 11th of this year, you were at the Detroit Metropolitan Airport and you attempted to go through the security checkpoint with prohibited item?
Yes.
I'll defer it for 3 months. No trouble for the 3 months. Pay the $400 and it'll be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, it is.
And do you need time to pay that?
No, I don't.
I'm going to make a notation to pay within 30 days. You can mail us a check. You can pay it online. Just make sure you take care of it. And then 3 months, I'll pull your record and dismiss it. And you understand that the item that was confiscated will be destroyed.
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
No.
You're all set then. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor, and you have a great day too.
Thanks, you too. Now, last but not least, Miss Emmons. Miss Emmons had a prohibited item, Mr. Nunley. It was not a gun. The recommendation is 6 months deferred, $400. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room with her.
Okay.
Actually, you're already in one, so I'm just going to send her to one.
Okay.
And then that should be it, Mr. Mena.
Great, thanks, Judge. Looks like other than being tied up for a little while on these, we moved through them pretty smooth.
Yeah, no, it was fine. It wasn't bad at all. Mr. Nunley?
Yes, Ms. Emmons would like to avail herself to the offer of the 6-month deferred sentence with the $400 fine.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, Ms. Emmons, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advisory rights form?
Yes.
And is it true that you had a prohibited item when you attempted to go through the Detroit Metropolitan Airport security on October the 1st of this year?
Yes.
I'll defer it for 6 months, assess the $400. Do you need time to pay that?
Yes, please.
Can you do a payment plan of $50 a month?
Yep.
Can I get a cell phone number and an email for you?
517-917-7357. And then it's BRIDGETT. And then it's going to be 2 E's and then 2 M's, ONS 21.
Two M's? Okay, yeah, just like your
Yeah, so like my
name.
last name, but my name had an E on the end. And then 21@gmail.com.
21@gmail. Do a $50 a month payment plan at your address, the 140 West Addison in Jackson.
Yes.
Perfect. Then if you don't have anything else, we'll send you a payment plan. No trouble for the 6 months and it'll be dismissed. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great
Have a good
day.
day. You too.
All right, we are going off.